Hi, I'm here with Chairman of AirWatch. And Alan, I want to talk a little bit about today's conference. Tell me why AirWatch has been so involved in this initiative from Atlanta to talk about the mobility that's here.
Well, Atlanta is such a great city for businesses to grow. I've kind of likened Atlanta to a bit of a champagne bottle where the cork is ready to explode. There is so much creativity and opportunity here. And when you look at mobile, it's just exploding. You know, there's 1 billion devices in the world. Half of them are touching an enterprise. When you look at the new use cases of education, of security, things that need to happen on these devices, new ways they're being used, they're literally Swiss Army knives. It's the endless creativity that's going to create the new business models, and Atlanta has all the ingredients to be wildly successful right here.
Tell me, compare Atlanta to some of the other markets. Why Atlanta? Why do you think this is a champagne bottle that's about to explode?
Well, I think we've got more of the ingredients that are underutilized. I mean, clearly Silicon Valley is what it is. We don't need to see them fail for us to succeed. We're different markets. But in that market, God bless, every employee's got 3 job offers by lunch. Trying to recruit, trying to scale, trying to find employees that are really there to build great companies. It's just a different place. Atlanta, on the other hand, we've got great resources. We've got an East Coast time zone that's important to a lot of businesses. We've got great transportation, we can get places. We've got all of these students that are coming out of great schools with great skills. Some of them are leaving. They shouldn't be leaving. Many of them that don't want to leave are leaving. And giving them great homes like AirWatch and giving them a city that is really known and respected for being a mobile hub, it's going to keep these people here.
Let's talk about AirWatch. You recently announced 700 and new hires. I hear that may go up to even more. Tell me about the growth of AirWatch and how Atlanta's played into that.
Sure, 700 is just a phase of growth. So, you know, we've gone from 100 to 1,500 people in 3 years. We've got over 1,000 here in Atlanta. We suspect we're going to be at 2,000 employees by the end of the year and 3,000 to 4,000 by the end of next year. So those numbers are staggering. But the point is, I talked about the size of the mobile ecosystem, and if we don't grow like this, somebody will. And we think that Atlanta is our competitive weapon. The fact that we can find the skilled talent and that they're here to stay and that we've got retention, we don't think anybody could have grown and scaled and done the things we've done anywhere other than Atlanta. It's a great pool of talent, and they really want to get involved in interesting things.
What do you think needs to happen to really get to the level to compete with Silicon Valley? What are a couple of things that you would like to see done to make things even better for companies like AirWatch?
Again, I don't think we need to compare ourselves to Silicon Valley. The minute Apple stopped comparing themselves to Microsoft is when they became their own company and exploded and had great success. We need to stop comparing ourselves. We're a different animal. What we need to do is focus on entrepreneurship, on giving kids the swagger of knowing that there's people that have done this before and it's doable. Get them into environments like Manhattan Associates and AirWatch and Pardo and some of the other places that have seen successful entrepreneurial companies grow, and give them that experience, that confidence, and you've got all the rest of the skills here. You've got all the rest of the ingredients. This is going to be an explosion of innovation over the next several years.
Let's talk about that future. How big can Atlanta be? And I know it's not really about size, but I mean, what's the future do you think Atlanta can hold for mobility and high tech?
I hate, again, to talk about how big can we be because the limit isn't there. Would you have ever thought of how big can Apple get when they were $1.50 a share? And somebody came in and pulled their resources and assets together and created new business models. It's not about how big Atlanta can get, especially on a relative basis. It's about doing what we do and can do with the resources we have, and quite frankly, it's endless. We are such a great draw for the Southeast. We have a starting point of 100,000 technology workers in this city. And we've got more coming in every day. We've got people retooling and retraining, and we're the biggest draw for the Southeast. So the point is that Atlanta can scale very quickly in these areas. And so let's not think about limits. Let's think about the limitless opportunities that Atlanta has.
That's great. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.